What up guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be covering how we can earn some LXP and also LXP-L towards the airdrop for Linea. So in case you don't know, Linea is an L2 that is being developed by MetaMask. They have a crazy amount of money, crazy amount of funding. TVL also looked pretty decent at $674 million. Currently it is one of the top blockchains. So most likely once we have the token, they will probably continue to be one of the top blockchains. For the airdrop campaign, it will continue to be active till the end of Q3 or starting Q4 from my understanding, or if we reach $3 billion in TVL. Most likely we need to wait until Q4 or by the end of Q3, because $3 billion in TVL, most likely that is not something that will happen anytime soon, and also with the current market condition, most likely not. But first step, if you're just starting to farm Linea, one thing that I need to mention is I think there are three things that are extremely necessary steps that you should be taking. First one is that you need to bridge to Linea using the native bridge at least once. It doesn't matter if you are already using Linea and you bridge with something maybe like Jumper, Orbiter, O2, or any other third-party bridge. But make sure that in the future, or at least this week, since gas fees are extremely cheap, to bridge from Ethereum mainnet to Linea. So just go to the website. I'm going to be adding all the links for you, but just go to linea.build. As you saw, click on bridge to Linea, then click on Linea native bridge. So you can send some funds from ETH mainnet to Linea. Basically, that's it. It will cost you just a few bucks, but if you can do it at least once or twice, go ahead and complete that. After that, if you still need to bridge some funds to Linea, maybe go ahead and use something like Jumper, like O2. My favorite at the moment is using Merkley and also using the Hyperlane route. So since Hyperlane is tokenless, I just click on Hyperlane, token bridge, and then I send some funds from any chain that is available. That would be the first step. Second step is make sure that you keep some ETH on your wallet or in your wallet at all times. At least 50, I would recommend $100 if you can do it untouched. Like you have $100, try to not use it, because we have seen that is a requirement. So $50, $100 just to make sure, just keep it there and don't use it. If you need more funds, just bridge more, but at least keep that $100 outside of liquidity, outside of anything else, just $100 worth of ETH. Then third step, extremely important, you don't want to skip that one, is activating your account for the LXP-L points. So LXP-L, the last L stands for liquidity. So points for liquidity. By providing liquidity on some of the platforms available on Linea, you're going to be earning some points every 24 hours, which in the future will be converted for your airdrop. But you need to activate your account. I'm going to be adding the link in the description for it, but again, it is on linea.build, but I'm going to be adding it for simplicity. Once you have that, now let's go ahead and move to some of the tasks. What I am currently using is this. Again, all the links, but it is just linea.build, but you do need to click on a few things to find it. Once you're here, we have a few tasks. What I have been doing is I try to complete the ones that doesn't have the no LXP. So every time that I see no LXP, I try to skip it and go with one that doesn't have it. So for example, we have this one from Router Protocol. If we click on it, we will be redirected to this. And pretty simple, you just need to bridge to Linea from any chain, at least $10. So for example, from Optimism, from Arbitrum, whatever you guys are using. And you click right here and you will be redirected to Router Protocol and you bridge a little bit of funds. Once you're done, you stake some funds with Lido to get WSTETH on Linea, at least $10, and then you deposit that liquid version of ETH on Linux. Again, just click on the link and you will be redirected to everything. But here is an example that I want to show you guys. So very, very important is once you click on it, you'll be redirected to this. By default, it will be on Ethereum. Doesn't really matter where you're getting your funds from. So for example, it can be on Optimism, ETH, it doesn't really matter. But where you receive your WSTETH is very important, because again, by default, it is on Ethereum. Click on Linea so it can send it to Linea. So then you can move to the other step, which is providing the liquidity. Again, just always make sure that whenever you're staking with Lido, you're sending your funds to Linea or wherever you're planning to use your funds. Again, that is just for this task, but it might apply for other tasks that you guys are using for Lido. So once you're done, just go ahead and add some liquidity every 24 hours. I'm not sure how many hours it is, but I'm just using 24 hours to check, and your points will just continue to increase. Now, for you to check your points, there is this site which is specifically for Linea on OpenBlock. So you have all the information about the LXP. So you can see the daily users participating, total points distributed, average point per user. Then you can see the eligible assets, eligible protocols. But if you scroll down here, you can copy and paste your wallet address to check your information. So you can see your total points, ecosystem points, active liquidity, black field, referral points, and also early adopter, if you are an early adopter or not. So you guys can double check everything here. Again, just copy, paste, search, so you can check your information. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to show you guys my wallet address, but you guys can do it for yours. Again, I'm gonna be adding all the links for you for simplicity. Then if we go back to the task, one thing you need to make sure is maybe once a week or twice a week, check if there is anything available that says get LXP, because right now the one that doesn't says no LXP, we're not 100% sure if we're going to be receiving LXP. For LXP-L, yes, because we're providing liquidity, so obviously we're getting some points, but for LXP, we're not 100% sure. So again, once a week, twice a week, just come here to the website, click on get LXP and see if there is anything available. As you can see right now, we don't have anything. Last time it was 150 for Linux and Mendy, and it was from the 22nd of May till the 4th of June. So most likely by next month, we should have one or two that you guys can complete. Usually I'm gonna be posting it on Discord, in the Discord group. So if you're there, most likely you're gonna see it. Or if you're part of the Airdrop challenge, since we're farming Linea, also I'm gonna be posting it here. But on your side, just go ahead and check once or twice a week. Doesn't take much. Check your points and see what is available for you to farm to allocate some money. Now, one thing that I need to mention, guys, don't expect a crazy amount of money from this if you're not using a lot of funds. And also, if you're starting today, most likely you're not gonna be receiving a crazy amount. But how I see it is, if you have 1K, $500, 2K, and you're not planning to use it, and you want to be a little bit risky with it, receive an allocation of an airdrop, yes, I do think it is a pretty decent way for you to increase your points. Just go ahead and use some tasks right here. For example, router, you provide some liquidity, $10 here, $50 here, and usually most of them are below $100 for you to complete. And once you complete them, you can maybe wait a month, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, and then if you need to remove some funds, you can also do it so you can complete more tasks. And also, if we have the LXP, most of them are super cheap to complete, so you can also increase your airdrop allocation and obviously get an edge for you to receive more airdrop or more profits. But there you go. Again, don't go crazy with it. I don't think the airdrop is going to be massive if you don't have a lot of funds, because they have gone the way of the route of providing liquidity for you to earn points. So unless you're playing with 50K, 100K or more than that, your airdrop is not going to be massive, but most likely it is going to be decent. So you can actually make some profit out of it. And also it is fairly simple for you to participate. So there you go, guys. Other than that, a few recommendation, I would say just try to stay active on Linea. Don't go crazy. We don't need the 100 of transaction like Arbitrum days. Just a few transactions per week, a few transactions per month. But if you're completing the task, that is more than enough, right? So most likely you get a few tasks per month, 4, 5, 6. If you complete that, that is more than enough for you to increase your activity. If you're providing liquidity, you're earning some points. Make sure that you're keeping at least $100 worth of ETH. Then also make sure that you are bridging, that you have bridged at least once or twice using the native bridge. You activated your account or your wallet to receive the LXP. And that's it. You're basically set for you to increase your points towards the Linea airdrop. Let me know if there is anything else I should have covered. but I think it is fairly simple for us to farm it. Nothing crazy. You just need to maintain, to keep activity, keep checking whatever is available that you guys can complete, and provide some liquidity. So yeah, there you go, guys. Any questions, any doubts, just let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.